Hi friends, it's Laura Godwin, your Scentsy mama here. I am super excited about this new catalog. I'm even more excited about the new incentive trip that was just announced, and I thought that I would do just a part one, super simple, things that you can do right now before you do anything else to prepare for earning this new incentive trip. Here are some things that I'm focused on. I've earned every single incentive trip since I started my Scentsy journey. And guys, in my opinion, in my journey, in my experience, it's not been about how I break down the numbers, how I use a tracker, or any of those things. It's literally just getting back to the basics and doing what we do all throughout the year really, really well, like intentional focus on certain areas. And so I just want to chat with you about a couple of these things. I'll probably do a part 2, part 3, part 4, who even knows, because I don't intend to cover all of the ideas right now, but I just want to get you started with a few things that I feel like are super duper important. So first things first, I hope you have a calendar that you work out with. I hope that this is something that you know your calendar inside and out very, very well. It's something that you're comfortable with. Some people are pen and paper, and other people are virtual, like digital. Whatever you use, I hope that you feel super comfy with it, because if you don't, then you're not going to utilize it. You're going to talk yourself out of it. You're going to avoid it. And so right now is the time for you to decide, am I happy with the calendar that I'm using? And am I utilizing it on a daily basis? Yep, I said daily. You don't win, earn, however you want to word it. You don't get on these trips of a lifetime for free without being super intentional. And so I think that starts with the calendar. I'm not even going to lie. There have been some times in my life where I tried to fit in the mold of other people because they were super cool and awesome. And I thought, hey, I want to be like them. And I tried to be digital, and I tried to be this or that. I even tried to like a specific brand of calendar, but it wasn't me. And it didn't take too long for me to like self-diagnose that I needed to find something that was more my style, my speed. And so whatever that is for you, for me, it's a happy planner. For you, it could be anything. Just whatever you're using, make sure you truly in your soul know that it's working for you. And then let's get into the workstation. So I go to the workstation, and here's what I do. I find one product that I'm going to be crazy, like hyper focused, razor sharp vision with one product. And for me, you might think I'm crazy, but in this season, that looks a lot like that. New espresso blended, Friends, warmer, whatever. I have a lot of customers that love the coffee smell. And to date, we've had several different coffee smells, but what I found is that when you love the smell of coffee, it's not too hard to talk you into branching out. Unlike some other smells that my customers are like, I am Blue Grotto only and nothing else Blue Grotto. But with my coffee clients, I feel like that it has been really fun to kind of see them ebb and flow into different coffee variations that we have through the years debuted. And so when I saw that this one was espresso flavored, scented, whatever, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so ready. So the first thing that I did is I narrowed down one specific, or you could do 2 or 3, but I'd be careful piggybacking 2 different products. So like one customer getting 2 different messages, one for coffee and one for something else. I would not do that. I would pick one thing that you feel like is a universal, easy win for you. And then I would do this. I went into my workstation, clicked order history, typed in just the word coffee. And I realized that there are other words that could apply, and I might go back later and do those. But for right now, I just typed in the word coffee. And I selected it for product name. There's a little filter thingy. And then I selected my date range to go back to just 2017, because right now that's all I can digest. I knew it would bring up a lot of people, and I wanted to do those selected people well. I wrote that date range on a sheet of paper so that in the future I can go back and maybe select years previous to 2017, and it might bring up even more customers. But right now I just want to see who through 2017 to 2023 has ordered anything coffee with the name coffee in it. And then I'm going to go to those customers, and I am going to personal type out a message straight to them. I'm going to write their name on a sheet of paper so I know that in the future I don't duplicate. And that's what I meant just a minute ago whenever I was like, don't hit them up for multiple products. So my message might say something like, oh my gosh, Tracy, it's been ages. I hope you're doing well. I thought of you the second I heard that we were getting this brand new espresso scent back. And I just wanted to let you know that it was coming back. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always here for you. And I'm going to do that to every single customer, changing the name, every single person that comes up on that report. And then I'm a paper and pen girl. I'm going to keep track of who I've reached out to. And, maybe it is that they really don't need anything coffee scented, but they appreciate me reaching out. I have sold so much doing a follow-up system, just like I'm telling you. It's also that chance to reconnect. And so that's what I mean by I'm not going to hit them up for more than one product. I'm not going to be like, and by the way, we're also launching the Friends Warmer. Oh my gosh, no. I'm just looking for a reason to touch base with them, connect, and reconnect, and just let them know that I'm in their corner. Later on, I'll hit them up with a new catalog. Later on, I might even hit them up with a sale, but right now I just want to go to them with what's in it for them, why I was thinking of them. The rest will follow. But if I just connect with them with here's what's in it for you, here's why I was thinking of you, then more than likely that natural connection is going to take over and they're going to hit me up for all of their Scentsy needs this fall. But this is my chance to reach out to them. I'm also right now, this is just like a bonus part too. This is the time that I fill my calendar for the fall. And I reach out to all of my previous all of my previous hosts from the last catalog. And then I also get into my last year's calendar and I see who hosted a party for me last fall. And I reach out to them with the assumption that they want more free Scentsy. And I go into it and with that wording. And I'm just basically like, Sarah, it's Laura, your Scentsy girl. I loved hosting your party last fall. It's been a minute since I've heard from you, but I just want to let you know you have first dibs of my calendar for 2023. And P.S., I know what's coming out. I saw everything last week at our annual convention. I do call it an annual convention for my customers because I need them to appreciate that it was more than just a pep rally. I need them to know that it was more than just a hoopla. I need them to know that I went there to learn how to be a better consultant for them. So I word it to my customers' annual convention. That's just me. I'm weird, but you can use it if you feel like it would work. Anyway, and I just let them know that, hey, they have first dibs. Like, I loved working with them in the past, and I'm here to help them get more free Scentsy in this season as well. I try my best. And I do not stop until I know I have given my best. And sometimes that's like right up until the last minute. But my goal is before that new catalog launches for me to have already booked up my calendar. One new party hostess a week. Even though sometimes I know that I might run that party for longer than a week, I still want a new name on my calendar every single week throughout the entire fall, or at least until the end of the year. I also want one fundraiser every 30 days. So every new month from now, while the catalog is going on, I want to go into the new catalog already knowing what those fundraisers are, who those hostesses are, and then as their party gets closer, I'm feeding them new inspiration. I'm reconnecting with them a little bit along the way. I don't let the conversation go cold just because their party isn't officially booked until the week of December 12th, which might not be a real week. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to be connecting with them a little bit along the way. And I'm also going to be constantly reaching out to make sure that they're happy with their party date and letting them know that, hey, I have an availability this week if you want to move it up to get in on the Halloween collection or whatever, the harvest collection. Every now and then I'm going to be splashing them with that option so that if they aren't happy with their party date, or maybe they would love to really get in on two different parties. So they'll do a harvest one and then they'll also do one in the winter, or they'll do theirs early in the harvest, and then I'll still get one of their customers to take their original spot in December. Does this make sense? Like, guys, you can have a full calendar if you work it. And maybe you say, well, Laura, I wasn't a consultant last year, or I wasn't a consultant last catalog, or whatever you want to say. That's even more powerful, because it sounds like to me that you've got a fresh start with customers that haven't hosted, and maybe even clients that at least haven't hosted with you. And so I think that's even more exciting. Like, I look back at my parties whenever I was a brand new consultant, and those hostesses worked harder than what some of my hostess that, like if you have a hostess that hosts a new party every single year, sometimes they can get a little lazy, and that's okay too. Like, but they've just, like it's not as fresh and it's not as fun, and they know they're going to kill it anyway. And so they don't always work as hard, also too, because they know that my journey is going to be awesome with or without them. But when you have a host that knows that you're a brand new consultant and that you're really, really, really needing them to go all out so that you can build your customer base, oh my gosh, they work so hard. And so if you're new, I think that your opportunity to really blow this up is way bigger. That's just me being 100% honest. I'm not saying that I don't still consistently do parties that are well over $1,000 in PRV. Yes, I do. But I look back at those early days and I miss that fresh start. I do miss that opportunity to be like, I need you to help me build my customer base. Like, my success depends on you. Like that sometimes, as you have been in it, like I'm coming up on 15 years. This fall catalog will take me into my 15th year of Scentsy. There are some things that are different. And so if you're new, even if you're 2 or 3 years new, guys, embrace that. Like, you will never have that wording opportunity again. So maximize it, use it. I think I'm going to stop there. I hope that you are super excited, and I hope you're not waiting on a YouTube video or a team meeting or a incentive that Scentsy throws at you. I hope you're not waiting on these things to feel motivated inside. I hope that you wake up every single day and let your why motivate you. And so that's my last tip that I'll share in this, is that I hope that your why is a constant just magnet for you to move towards working harder, a magnet to you trying to, connect with the real reason that you're in this. It is more than an incentive trip. It's more than a full calendar. It's so much bigger than that. Yes, I need an incentive trip, and I need a full calendar. I need a huge customer base to help me get to my why. But if I'm waiting on a YouTube video, or if I'm waiting on Scentsy to do something, or if I'm waiting on even a new catalog to help motivate me and inspire me to work hard, then I'm missing out on a lot of success day in and day out all throughout the year. And so yes, it is extra exciting this time of year, but I hope that you dig down deep and let your why be your continuing motivator in and day out. Anyway, I love you guys big. I'll follow up with probably a part 2 and a part 3 of what to do right now to earn this incentive trip. But I hope these ideas were helpful. All right, keep me posted on your success. Bye.